Hey, this is Big C, and I have got a new Droid Charge. It's got a new high def camera, and I'm kind of using the mirror behind it just to kind of line it up because I'm not used to this. I'm gonna free ball that here in a second. But the coolest thing is I can flip the cameras around. I don't think I can do it while I'm recording, but it's a beautiful phone. I'm loving it. Let's see. Do I have anything important to say? I don't know. I'll let you see the baby. We are out and about a little bit, and this is Ryland. And the doctor is still warning us not to go out into big public. There we go. Not to go out in big public areas because of flu and that kind of thing. So I'm hanging out in the van when my wife takes the kids inside the dollar store and they do a little shopping, picking up. Man, this looks really sharp. I'm hoping the speaker, microphones, whatever, are picking this up just right because I'm digging it. The screen is so big. I know, it's such a geek thing. I'm so happy right now. It's the little things in life. And it turned out that we had my contract had come up and I was ready to get a new phone. And I had the original Motorola Droid. I'm going to rest my arm a little bit. I got to block the camera a little bit. All right. So I had the Motorola Droid, and I liked it. I don't like the sliding keyboard. I'm not a little girl. I don't like the text like that. So I did some research. My good friend Jeff in LA at Some Young Guy on Twitter. He's a super tech geek. He's one of the tech lords and waffles guys, and he gave me some recommendations. I told him, I said, these are my options. He's like, well, wait till the new Nexus comes out or whatever. Da, da, da. I'm like, I don't have the money. I just don't. I'm not a $200 or $300 guy when it comes to a phone. Maybe one day when I have my debts paid off, which I do the whole Dave Ramsey thing. So maybe when I have my debts paid off, I'll spend $200, $300, $400 and get the newest iPhone or the newest Droid or the Charge or whatever's coming out. And because here's the thing, I'm sure there are some phones that are just god awful horrible, probably. But I went in and got the Droid, the original Motorola Droid, blind. I only had like some references online to go by, and I just knew I wanted a smartphone. That was my first smartphone. And now I have the ability. People are rating these things much better, and I wait. I don't get the newest thing out. I wait till it comes out or it's been out for a while and people can rate it and that kind of thing. I try to keep all my time in the mirror. And excuse me. I don't know. You can only do so much research before you get what's right for you. And the thing is what's right for you, because there's going to be people who hate the Droid Charge, and there's going to be people who love it. I told Jeff that I was looking at the Thunderbolt because, quite honestly, they caught me with their advertisements. I thought the advertisements were great. The Droid Bionic, the advertisements were kind of great. It caught my attention. However, ads don't tell you what the phone really does. I did want to go ahead and get 4G, even though I don't really live in a 4G area, or I'm not in a 4G area a lot. I know that they're expanding their coverage, and I'm going to have this phone for 2 years because I ride my contract out to the end. So I have this phone for 2 years. This phone got a lot of good ratings. Jeff in LA recommended it. I love the huge screen. I'm holding it up so I can see it like you can see it. I love the huge screen. I did get an OtterBox, again, protective cover. Love the OtterBoxes. I had my other phone for 2 years, dropped it, God, I don't know how many times, and finally the OtterBox just broke like 3 days ago. It's taken a beating for me. I'm really bad on my cases, and I feel bad for that because I'm a tech guy, and I try to take better care of my phones. But one of the things is I know I want to drop things, so I have this really huge case. Love the OtterBox. And actually, the person that sold me the phone online, actually I was doing it online, I was having issues getting my credits. Goddamn, I don't get my credit, my $50 off. I had waited because they were offering me a credit about a couple months ago, 6 months ago maybe, offering me $50 to go ahead and upgrade. And I waited because I thought I'd get another $50 at the end of my contract because it knew every 2 you'll get it says you'll get an additional upgrade, and it's not. It's still $50, period. I didn't get $100, so that pissed me off. So I got my upgrade, but the internet was not giving me my upgrade. So I called, and actually the phone service on Verizon Wireless, the phone help, I've always had a great experience. I just got off the phone with them because I was asking a few questions about the new phone, making sure I was setting everything up right. And I've had great experience. And the girl who sold me the phone because I wasn't asking for recommendations. I said, I want this phone. It's not giving me a discount. Can you make the discount go through for me? So she said she had this phone. The tech guy that I just got off the phone with, he has this phone. It was to give me some tips and tricks on stuff that he's discovered on how to use it. The help desk guy. So that's cool. I mean, I didn't know anybody else that has the Droid Charge. And there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be people who hate it. The worst review it got online was 1 star because this is the quote, I spent all day trying to activate this phone, and finally I found the hidden SIM card. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? The instructions say put the SIM card in the phone. If it's not there, here's what it looks like. Here's how to find. I have a sealed package that's the size of a credit card that has a little SIM card in it. You punch it out, and then it says put it in the phone. You, sir, are stupid. That was the worst rating this phone got, was because the guy couldn't find a SIM card to activate his phone. Other than that, I'm loving the big screen. I love new toys, and the first thing I had to do was get on and play with the new high-def camera and see how it does on YouTube. So, yeah, this is my life as average. One another quick look at the baby. That's right. So I might do some where I can see myself because I have the other camera. But the other camera this is the high def one, and then it's like 8 megapixel or high def or something like that. Let's see if it says on the screen. Does not say, but I think when I started it said 720p. I want to see what it looks like when I look on YouTube. But the other camera is like the 640 by 480 or something like that. I forget. Either way, I'm happy. I got a new toy, and it's going to last me 2 years. And it's 4G, so when I'm in those areas, I'll be lightning fast, or whatever the hell 4G is. So I just knew 4G is the next way to go. So it's like I'm preparing for the future type of deal. Anyway, love my phone so far. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, it's